So now I'm going to show you how to make pizza rolls, and I already have the dough prepared since we already showed you how to do that in the calzone part. So now we're going to put 2 ounces of pepperoni on the dough. So now that we have the pepperoni on there, we're going to put 3 ounces of cheese. So now we're just going to spread it out a little bit more. So we have the cheese spread out in there. We're going to fold it over 3 times. We're going to pinch off the middle, closed, and pinch off the sides. So now we're just going to cut this middle part off and the edges off. And we're going to fold it over. So now we're going to stretch it out. And now we're going to put the 3 slits in it. And now we're going to transfer it to a 12-inch wire. So like the calzone, we're also going to butter it. So now, as always, put it in the oven. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to make the brisket roll. So first we're going to put on 1.5 ounces of brisket on the dough, like so. So now we're going to put 0.8 ounces of bacon and 0.8 ounces of onions, like so. So now we're going to put 3 ounces of cheese on there. Now that we have all the ingredients on the dough, so now we're going to roll it like a pizza roll. We're going to fold it over 3 times and pinch the top closed and the edges. So now we're going to cut off the top, middle, the edges, and we're going to fold this over. We're going to stretch it out. So now we're going to put in the 3 slits. And so you can see the brisket inside, so you know that it's a brisket roll. So now we're going to put it on the 12-inch wire and butter it like the others. So lastly, I'm going to show you what to do when they come out of the oven. So you want to put on this basket for pizza rolls and brisket rolls for dine-in, this plate for calzones for dine-in, and they all go in here for takeout. So calzones and pizza rolls are going to be coated with oil and Parmesan and served with marinara. And for dine-in, it's going to be an open cup marinara, and for takeout, it's going to be served with a closed cold one. So brisket rolls are a little different. You're going to oil them, and you're going to sprinkle about an ounce of Meemaw's barbecue sauce on them, and then you're going to finish it off with some parsley. Now let me show you how everything will look. So now that everything's ready, we have the brisket roll for dine-in, the pizza roll for takeout, and the calzone for dine-in. So now I'm going to talk about a couple tips when making all these items. First and foremost, make sure you're always using the correct portions for all these items. So secondly, make sure to always use ground pepperoni whenever making pizza rolls. And third, make sure you always put the slits in each of the products so that the cheese melts properly. Next, make sure your cutting board is floured so that your dough doesn't stick. And also, make sure that your dough doesn't stay out so it doesn't dry out. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today.